Sorry for no videos last week. I actually got bronchitis and wasn't able to shoot a video. I didn't want to be on here coughing and stuff. But I took a break from my videos, but not from my diet. I actually lost 10 pounds since last week. Last week I was 396. This week I'm 386. So, that's good. But anyway, here's a story about my most embarrassing moment involving my weight. And thanks for clicking the video, guys, and let's get into it. So yeah, my most embarrassing moment ever. Where do I start? I guess I'll start you out by letting you know what kind of school it was. So, it's like it's not a secondary school. It's a regular high school, but it's a school where people who want to save time and graduate early go, or people who are behind go, or like say girls who have kids, they'll go there because it saves them time and they have like daycare and stuff like that there. So that's what kind of school it is. It's not a huge school. The school, my original high school that I transferred from, is like 8,000 kids. I don't know, don't get me lying, but it's a big school. So this school is like 400 to 500 kids. So anyway, it's a normal day. I get picked up by my friend. We're going to school, going about our day, and I think there's 3 classes in a day. They're each 2 hours, and we alternate. Well, that's how we would do. We would alternate like first, second, third period, and the next day would be fourth, fifth, sixth. So it's like the middle of the day, and people come to the class, kids I guess from school, and they're like, hey, you guys need to be in the auditorium. So we go to the auditorium thinking nothing of it, and we get there, and there's like a presentation, or there's dudes up there, big like swole dudes, and they turn out to be from the University of Houston, and like football players from there, and the coach is there too. So I don't think nothing of it. We're just me and my friends, we go sit in the back and we're just chilling, and the presentation starts. We're looking at the presentation, talking back and forth to each other, blah blah blah, and then they start talking about overcoming obstacles in your life and stuff like that. So we're listening, and then he's like, all right, I'm gonna bring some people on stage for a demonstration. And being the type of person I am, or I think probably most big people are, I know some people are outgoing and stuff, well, I'm not. So being that type of person, I'm kind of like, oh shit, don't call on me. And then and he's like, we're gonna do a demonstration about overcoming obstacles, and we're gonna look for some kids who are different sizes. And right away I was like, oh god. He's like, I'm gonna teach y'all, I'm gonna show y'all how overcoming obstacles with the right amount of support can help and all that stuff. So we're like, damn it. I'm like, damn it. And he's like, all right, I'm gonna need you. And he points out like a skinnier kid, probably 130-ish. Then he's like, okay, I'm gonna need you. Picks out a kid who's like 200. He's like, I'm gonna pick you. Picks out a kid who's like 280. And then I can see him scanning the crowd. It's the coach. He's like looking around the crowd, and the whole meantime I'm ducking back, and he's like, and you back there in the black shirt, because I always wear black shirts, and I was like, oh god damn it. I was like trying to act like I didn't hear him. And my friend Damien, he's like, it's you right here, go he's grabbing my shoulder, and I'm like, oh god damn. So I go up there, already thinking like it's gonna be some type of thing where we have to tell our story or something like that. I didn't think too much of it. So then I go up to the stage, I'm walking, and everybody's looking, the whole school's in there, so it's a couple hundred kids, and I'm walking up to the stage, and then he's like, all right. So the guy, one of the football players, he gets on his chest in a push-up position. I'm like, he ain't gonna make us do push-ups or try to face off with the University of Houston college football player. And then he's like, all right, I'm gonna need the skinny guy. We need to say the skinny kid. He's like, I'm gonna need you, sir. Come over here. Little challenges may not need a motivation from people. So the kid stands on his back, and I'm like, oh my god. Right there and then I wanted to, I don't know, I just wanted to run off stage. And then the kid stands on his back, and then he starts doing push-ups. He has 2 students holding his arms or whatever, so like he don't lose balance. And right there I'm like, oh my god, like please get me out of here. Something happened. And then they call the next kid, he's like, sometimes you might need help, but it's not there, or whatever he says. And then he starts doing push-ups, and then he's like, sometimes you need you need, you definitely need help or whatever, it's just going on with the thing. So the kid who's like 300 pounds, that's like 300, 280, whatever, stands on his back, and he's like, come on guys, I'm gonna need you to give him encouragement. So he tells the students in the class, I'm sorry, stumbling over my words, sheesh, the students in the auditorium to start cheering him on. So they're like, go, 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 and I'm like sweating bullets, right? And so the kid stands on his back, and he bangs out like 3 push-ups, and I'm like, oh man, I'm next. So the coach comes up to me while he's doing the push-ups, and he's like, you're gonna stand on his back next? And I was like, I told him, like, he's in front of me. I was like, I don't think you do push-ups with me. He's like, how much you weigh? I was like, 360. And he's like, oh yeah, there's dudes bigger than you in the locker room. He does them all the time. In my head, I'm like, I watch football. I know 360 is a pretty big linebacker. That's like Vince Wilfork or something, or a pretty big lineman. So I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. And that's in the NFL. So anyway, I'm tripping out, and and they call me up there, and everybody's just like in anticipation of me standing on this dude's back, and I had to go stand on a University of Houston football player's back and hold 2 dudes, like 2 classmates' arms while he did push-ups in front of the whole school. And I'll tell you what, that's like the most. And then on top of that, he's like, guys, now he's gonna need a lot of encouragement, so I'm gonna need all of you to cheer. Think about that. Put yourself in my shoes for a second. You're somebody who likes to lay low-key, and all of a sudden you're called up to the stage in front of the entire school, mind you, at like 17, 18 years old, and the class are your classmates, your people in the school gotta cheer you on, or cheer on a dude who's like probably 220 pounds doing a push-up with a guy that's 330 pounds or 360 pounds on his back. Let that sink in. That's like, I was flustered, sweating. I was, I don't. After that, I really don't even remember what happened. It was such a shock, I guess you can say. So that had to be, and I guess I didn't let it affect me in the way I guess most people would. I think most people would be like, that's not right, blah blah blah, and it's not right. And I even thought, so I guess it did affect me a little bit, but like I said, I'm not a sensitive person, I guess you can say, and that kind of thing, and that kind of like sense. So it didn't affect me emotionally, or maybe it did, I don't know, but on the surface it didn't affect me emotionally. I just thought like, damn, that shouldn't be done that's not a good presentation for kids who are bigger, especially that some that may be more emotional. You know what I mean? I think you guys can get what I'm getting at. Like, it's not something you want to do to somebody who might already be uncomfortable with their size. But anyway, that is the most embarrassing moment that's ever happened to me, and had to do with my weight. I had another one, I guess you can say. I guess I could throw it in here. It's a little bonus one. So I was hanging out with a girl that I knew in high school. Her and her friend, which I knew her friend, and she brought her. So I liked the girl. We would talk and stuff like that. And this was still before like even trying to talk to her like that, like like make a move, I guess you could say. And she's like, oh, your hair is long on the side, whatever, when are you gonna cut it? And I was like, oh, I don't know, just whenever I get the time to. And she's like, I can cut hair, let me cut your hair. So I was like, all right. And then we go to my garage, and I'm sitting in one of those steel chairs, and she's cutting my hair, and I just feel the chair go like, and I'm like, oh god, don't break. I'm not trying to look like a fool. And she went inside to get something. I forgot what it was. Scissors. See if my sister had scissors or something. And I had to switch the chair out like while she was inside. And she came out. She didn't even question it. I think she knew the little the legs like this, the bar that goes between. I think she knew it broke, because when she came out, I was like in a regular beach fold-out chair. But other than that, I've had other stupid moments, but none really involving my weight. So yeah, that's my most like embarrassing fat moment, I guess you can say. But thanks for watching. If this is all you came to see the video for, was what my most embarrassing moment was. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out other videos that I have. You know, this is a weight loss channel. I guess you could say lifestyle channel. I don't know. But this is more of a weight loss channel. My diet, my workouts, how I'm doing, my progress, and check out my other videos. You know, this is the videos I plan to do, some like this, and then some like, you know, just informational, whatever. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. If you like the video, give it a like. If you dislike it, give it a dislike, but let me know why in the comments, because I always want to make these videos better. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.